In a quaint forest, not far from the hustle and bustle of human society, lived a rabbit named Reid and a turtle named Tim. Reid, as his name suggested, was rather laid back and enjoyed spending his days dozing under the lush canopy of trees, nibbling on carrots whenever his stomach grumbled. Meanwhile, Tim, a diligent turtle, spent his time tending to his garden, always in pursuit of some improvement or another. One sunny afternoon, as Reid lounged in his favorite patch of grass, Tim approached him with a glint of excitement in his eyes.
"Reid, how about a race tomorrow?"
"It has been a while since we had any fun," proposed Tim. Reid, momentarily stirred from his lazy reverie, chuckled.
"A race with you?
I'd win without trying," he boasted without a hint of malice. Tim nodded affirmatively, not deterred by Reid's confident assertion.
"But what if I win?"
Tim hypothesized. Reid laughed heartily. "If you win, then I'll tend to your garden for you for a day." The terms were agreed upon, and the time was set. The next day, the entire forest gathered to witness the spectacle. The squirrels jabbered excitedly, the birds perched ready to witness the action, and the wise old owl was enlisted as the official starter of the race. "On your marks, get set, go," hooted the owl, and they were off. Initially, Reid dashed quickly, taking advantage of his nimble legs, soon leaving Tim and the spectators far behind. With his easy pace overtaking the turtle, Reid decided to take a leisurely break. Confident in his lead, he settled under a tree and promptly shut his eyes. However, what Reid underestimated was Tim's unwavering determination. Slowly, steadily, he continued his plodding pace, focusing solely on reaching the finish line. Ignoring the doubtful gaze of the spectators, hours ticked by, and Reid awoke abruptly. The sun began its descent, and in the far distance, he caught sight of something utterly unexpected: Tim inching towards the finish line. Panic-stricken, Reid bolted forward, yet it was too late. Tim crossed the finish line with his head held high, the delighted cheers erupting from the crowd. Reid arrived moments later, panting, a sheepish look upon his face. "Congratulations, Tim," he admitted, extending a paw to Tim. "Seems I've yard work ahead of me." Tim smiled gently, appreciating his friend's sportsmanship. And so, Reid spent the next day fulfilling his promise. As he carefully watered Tim's plants, he realized that diligence wasn't such a bore after all and was humbled by the turtle's perseverance. In the end, lessons were learned, and their friendship grew even stronger.